but fail. You can do anything but fail, fail. He can, if you're hurt, I know that he can. If you've lost a loved one, I know that he can. Don't know which way to go, I know that he can. He can do anything, anything. For my God. I know that God can. When no one else can. When no one else can. Do anything. Do anything. Myself and the music ministry here at Love and Faith are coming to you representing our church at large and how we are mourning the passing of a great choir director, a great husband, a great friend, a great person, and that is Maurice Culpepper. I was a little boy in Charleston, South Carolina, obsessed with choirs, and I would direct in my room all the time. And I had a vision for my church choir. I started directing when I was 7 years old on top of a milk cart. I could hear parts then. But I heard a certain type of sound. I thought that shakiness we have in our voice, we could actually speed it up and use it to produce a much more precise and full sound. It was called vibrato, but we didn't know that back then. So I had a vision that the choir album that I loved, that I could hear another sharper sound, but I just didn't hear it. I didn't have that cassette or that album. And then I heard this album by Showers of Blessing, Cathedral of Faith, Great is the Lord and He's worthy to be praised. And the entire sound on that album was the sound I was hearing as a little boy. By this time I am a teenager. But if it was not for hearing that album, I would not know that what I'm hearing in my head is actually possible. Here's what I thought to myself. If this album sounds this good, I want our church choir to sound like a recording every Sunday. That clean, that crisp. And that's what I've been working for ever since a little boy. If it was not for Maurice Culpepper, I would not know that that sound was achievable. Met him some years later when my choir ministered in Atlanta. I've always respected and loved him. And we became connected. He and Tina are dear to us. Many times I've gotten out the pulpit and on Labor Day, head on Atlanta, be there for the midnight musical, wake up in the morning, and we go to Maurice and Tina's house and eat their good ribs during the holidays. We miss those times. Having two services here made that kind of hard. But I remember meeting Donald Lawrence, and Donald Lawrence was producing Showers of Blessings last album. I have that recording, just listened to it a couple weeks ago. It wasn't released. But I remember Donald Lawrence saying to me on the phone, they sound like a recording every Sunday. That was my point of reference. I said, that's what I wanted as a little boy. And just last year, maybe almost 2 years ago, our worship conference here, Church Music Ministry Conference, JAMM Conference, Tina and Maurice have been a part of it for years. He taught the sounds of Pentecost, always taught the choir a song. But he was here and we did a new class and I had him to do it with me. And we taught a choir history class. And it was about the different sounds from different regions. We talked about the sound from New York, the New York sound. We talked about the Detroit sound, the Chicago sound, the LA sound. And the last region was Atlanta. Of course, this class also had a video along with it, so there was real live-time clips. What Maurice, even though he had his script and was teaching the class with me, he didn't know that the last region was Atlanta and that there would be a clip of him and his choir and that I was teaching the choir members and directors that were there that he is responsible for a sound many of us mimic and imitate. And he was surprised. Then, like he always said, I knew that Maurice understood that he's always been a star in my eyes. And if I didn't meet his work, I wouldn't be the musician I am today. And I'm blessed that I got a chance to meet him and know him and to love him. Kevin Lemons, Darius, there's many of us, we do what we do because of Maurice Culpepper. And to Maurice, I'd like to say thank you for showing me what I saw as a little boy. Let me know it was possible. Thank you for being the only choir director to ever tell an alto section they sound like cigarettes. Only Maurice Culpepper could do that. Thank you for having an anointing to make soprano sound so good. Only you could do it that way. I would like to leave a message as well to Tina, to Brittany, to all of his family, and all of the friends that are family. I know how you feel. And you probably feel 10 times than I do. It's one of these times when we don't agree with God. Too soon, not yet, but we trust him. And there's a balm in Gilead. There is some type of balm and peace that God has for times like this. And we'll be praying for you to have that peace. Whichever way we can serve, we will. We love you and we're praying for you. And the Atlanta Church Music Ministry at large, we've lost an icon. God has gained a son, and earth has no sorrow that heaven cannot heal. My message to choir leaders, build while you're still breathing. Believe, serve while you're still breathing. What I loved about Maurice Culpepper is he was at the musicals, but he was in Sunday service every Sunday and every Sunday night, serving his pastor. Let's get back to that. We need some more Maurice Culpeppers to rise up. And my challenge to you, choir ministries, church ministries all over, my challenge to you, get back to loving what you do. And let the people in those pews hear a recording every Sunday. We're praying for you. We love you. I'll shed tears for you. I'm going to miss you. But I'll never lose what you gave me. And we thank you. To all, we're praying for you, and we love you. And don't forget, God can do anything but fail us. Even when you don't agree, trust him. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Much love from myself and the Love and Faith Community Church family. I'm going to close out singing this for you. Lift it again. Sing, God. Can do. He can do anything but fail. You can do anything but fail. Sing it one more time. God, 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 God. Can do anything but fail, but fail. He can do anything but fail. Even in this time, we remind ourselves that he can. We say to the family, don't forget that he can. Everyone that misses him, don't forget that he can. He can do anything, anything. Oh, my God. When no one else can. Said he can do anything. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. Bless you, Lord. Bless you, Lord. We love you. Be encouraged and know that my God can do. Yes, he can. He can do anything. forget that God, He can do anything. Even when you're hurting, don't forget that God can, yes, He can do anything. My God can do, He can do anything. He can help you through it. He can walk you through it. He can talk you through it. My God, He can heal your heart. He can help your soul. He can do anything. Lord, do it. Lord, do it. Heal. Help us. Bring peace. Comfort the weary soul. You can do anything. Just be God. Just be God. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Help us here. Help us here. Just be God. Oh, we need you. We need you. Do what you do. Do what you do. Come on, live it. My God. My God. I know He can. I know He will. He can do anything. Anything. Anything.